The anime begins as our main protagonist is fighting a monster. The monster is troublesome, but our main protagonist makes quick work of it. Our main protagonist then leaves the forest. We then see a mysterious crystal lying on the ground back at the Adventures Guild. A man is telling his friends that he saw a slime use fire spell, but his friends make fun of him. His name is Gale. Gale tells them that what he saw was true, but his friends don't believe him. Then we see our main protagonist enter the Adventures Guild. The receptionist tells our main protagonist Yuji that it's okay if he gave up, but Yuji sends his slime, which releases a lot of flowers. This leaves the receptionist shocked, and she panics and goes to call the chief branch manager. The manager's name is Aegis. He says that they don't need that many potions, but he will still buy it, but Yuji tells him that there was a monster in the forest. Then the town scout comes into the Adventures Guild and he begins to explain that there are over 10,000 monsters in the forest and they are also slowly heading towards this town. All of the adventurers back at the Adventures Guild say that they will fight to protect the people of this town. That's when Yuji raises up his hand and takes out of a dragon bone out of his slime mouth, saying that he can create a dragon fire with that bone. Gale looks into Yuji's eyes and circles around him when he recognizes the slime from before, and he tells the other adventurers to trust Yuji and carry out his plan as they have no other option. Later, before the war, everyone is given a potion. Yuji contacts his companions, which are a wolf and slimes. Yuji gives his wolf a speed boost to increase his morale. While back at the front lines, the other adventurers are also trying many different strategies to kill the monsters, but they aren't nearly strong enough to kill them all. Then Yuji feeds the dragon bone back to the slime and opens a lot of menu screens with various type of spells, and he also contacts his other companion Dryad, and she tells him that there is a fishy man in the forest with a crystal from before, uses and transfers spells through his slime to capture the man, and then another slime goes to the crystal and the dispels its bad effects. Seeing this, the man who was captured takes his own life. Meanwhile, Proud Wolf appears at the battlefield and Yuji sends his slimes to help Gale and his friends. The slimes appear and shoot fireballs, helping them kill the monsters, and this greatly increases their morale. Back at the top, Yuji thinks that the spell is too powerful, while he tells the receptionist to go and tell Aegis and the others to retreat. Meanwhile, also tells Dryad to go underground to be protected. Everyone retreats except for Gale. He is still fighting the monsters. Another adventurer comes to help Gale, but Proud Wolf shows up in time and save them both and goes back into the town. Yuji then constructs a barrier around the town and uses a very powerful spell by the name Hellfire of Demise, completely an annihilation of forests and monsters. Aegis then says that anyone who ever uses magic like this would kill himself because this is too powerful and it would be like suicide. Yuji's companions tell him that there are still some monsters alive left. Then we see that using such a powerful spell has a great toll on Yuji's body. Nonetheless, Yuji gets up, makes another barrier, and uses the Hellfire of Demise again. This time he completely kills all of the monsters, but as soon as the spell is ended, Yuji collapses. When Ugg wakes up, he sees his slimes by his side and the receptionist brings him food. Yuji then has a glimpse of his past when no one cared for him. Then we see that Gale and the others are celebrating and are thankful to Yuji when the receptionist comes back with some more blankets. Yuji had already left the place. Aegis then praises Yuji that he left without taking any fame or fanfare for himself while discussing about a very dangerous cult. Then we see Yuji move on. Thanks for watching part 1 of the anime My Isekai Life. Part 2 will be coming soon. Please do make sure to like and subscribe this video. Bye.